Hi guys, my name is Tanya and welcome back to my channel Project Podium. Today I'm doing something very interesting. I am starting a series where I will be talking about all the team principals in Formula 1 right now, probably about their story, what they have achieved and what they're doing. And one of the stories that I really liked was the Laurent Mekies story, who is the Red Bull team principal 2025. There has been happening a lot of drama in Formula 1 and in Red Bull per se, but the whole Laurent Mekies story is so interesting. So welcome back to my channel Project Podium, and I hope that you like the story about Laurent Mekies. A very intense breakup between Red Bull and Christian Horner. 20 years of building something extraordinary. And by the end, it was a real earthquake for the Red Bull team. He was immediately replaced by Laurent Mekies, and oh my god, I have done so much research on this man that I am in love with his journey. He was born in France, and because of his friends and family, he was attracted to racing and decided to study mechanical engineering. In 2000, he got his first internship job at the French Formula 3 team Signature. After his internship was over, he saw an ad in a paper where Asia Tech was looking for a race engineer and wanted to invest in arrows with Formula 1. He applied for the job, gave some interviews, and in a couple of weeks, he was already in Australia working in his dream job with Formula 1. However, Asia Tech was not doing well and decided not to go further with arrows. But fortunately, they decided to collab with Minardi and were working with rookie Mark Webber. Unfortunately, that also did not work out because Asia Tech decided to pull out. But the upside was that Minardi offered a job to the employees directly, and Laurent got a job directly with the Formula 1 team as an engine engineer. In 2004, after being very close to the team and learning a lot, he got a job of a chassis track engineer with Minardi in 2006, and at that time the team was sold to Red Bull. Luckily, most of the employees were retained, including Laurent. After being with the team for 13 years, he thought that it was the end for him, and he started working with the FIA as a director of safety. Now, the FIA is a part of racing, but not only Formula 1. FIA was obviously a part of rally, F1 endurance, and at that time he was notably in charge in the development of the Halo, a very technical innovation that is now well established in Formula 1. Remember, the Halo received a lot of criticism at the start from the drivers, engineers and people at the paddock. So his team worked very hard towards a solution that would make everybody happy. And honestly, they succeeded in doing so. Halo was not loved by everyone in the start, but today it is one of the most important things, especially when we're seeing crashes in today's races. After being with the FIA for 3 years, he returned back to Formula 1, and this time he worked with the red team Ferrari. In 2018, he got an offer with Ferrari, who was looking for a new sporting director. People at the paddock did not look at this very nicely because coming from the FIA to a Formula 1 team, sure, it's a great move. But according to the people, it meant that he knew all the insides of the FIA, and now he would probably help Ferrari with information that he's not supposed to give. In November 2018, he was with Ferrari. He was working very closely with Charles Leclerc and was around during his first victories. But in 2020, Ferrari had a downfall, and unluckily, he was there at that time too. At that time, Matteo Binotto was replaced by Fred Wasser. Laurent Mekies was one of the key players with Fred Wasser, but then something happened. In 2023, he received an offer that he could not refuse, which was to be the team principal of AlphaTauri. He had spent almost 10 years with Toro Rosso, worked with the FIA and then Ferrari. I mean, he was the best candidate to be a team principal because he also knew how the Red Bull family works. He started working with Racing Bulls in 2024. We saw a calm, composed environment in the team, and they also started massively improving. The car became good enough because he comes from an engineering background, so he knows what kind of questions to ask and what are the things you need to work on. He's worked with the FIA, he's worked with Ferrari, he's been in management, he knows how to manage both his drivers. I mean, Liam Lawson was going through so many problems, but when Liam Lawson came to Racing Bulls, he looked calmer. The team did better. Isaac Hadjar was really outshining at that time, and I think a lot of credit in this goes to Laurent Mekies. And then the breakup between Christian Horner and Red Bull happened, and Laurent Mekies was promoted to Red Bull. Now, coming to Red Bull. Red Bull was going through a lot. There is a Christian Horner breakup. Adrian Newey is not there. There's no Jonathan Wheatley. Max is discussing to go with Mercedes, and the team and car are struggling for real. A drop in performance, and now if you see, the car has improved. Max Verstappen has also said that it's great to work with him, and he's also asking the right questions to the engineers. He's actually making the team do better. The environment looks so much healthier, but the challenges for Laurent Mekies are not stopping. Max Verstappen might not want to be with Red Bull anymore, probably after 2026. He doesn't have a teammate and the regulations are changing. Moreover, they have their own engine with Ford, as well as he has a lot to serve as a team principal right now. and it's not easy to be in Red Bull. We will know his journey in Red Bull in the coming years, but what I have to say is that his journey is incredible, and I'm a huge fan of the story of Laurent Mekies. Let me know who's the next team principal you would want to like to hear about. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.